The Ag Minute on This Week in Louisiana Agriculture is brought to you by your Louisiana propane dealers. Fuel for our future.
This week we begin a four-part series profiling the finalists for the 2013 Louisiana Farm Bureau Young Farmers and Ranchers Achievement Award. The winner will be announced during the 91st Annual Louisiana Farm Bureau Convention to be held in New Orleans, July 27th through the 30th. And we want you to meet those four finalists beginning today. And Kristen Oakes now introduces us to the first finalist. And Kristen, I got to tell you, in all the years the Farm Bureau has been doing this program, I don't think we've ever had four finalists.
And there's four finalists from all across the state. They're very diverse and they're all exceptional candidates. And we want you to meet each of the four. But first we'll start by taking you to Jennings, Louisiana, where John and Breon Compton grow rice and crawfish. And if you ask John, it's both the rewards and the challenges that make his farming job so fulfilling.
On early mornings, you can find John Compton trolling these murky waters to inspect the day's catch. By lunchtime, he's back on land for an emergency repair job.
Look, Daddy fixed it.
On the farm, of course, you know, if something's broke, we fix it. And at home, same thing. If something shakes us up a little bit, we face it and we learn from it and we move on.
John and his wife, Breon, say the challenges of raising a family go hand in hand with the trials of farming.
He gets up really early. Sometimes he comes in real late, especially now because he's got to check water and he's got to do that early and he's got to do that late at night, but we go with him.
For 4 generations, the Compton family has grown rice and crawfish here in Jeff Davis Parish.
This was always considered ours, and I just didn't know how I felt about somebody else farming the ground I was raised on.
With more than 1,000 acres in production today, John says rice farming is more challenging than ever.
With the market of rice in the last 5 years or so not reacting to the other commodity markets, our profit margin really took a hit on the chin.
To keep the family business afloat, John finds creative solutions to cut costs and make his operation more efficient.
Most of our best management practices come into saving the resources, whether it's energy to produce the water or the water itself.
And to save money, he converted his diesel irrigation pumps to electric power.
To upgrade, pay all the electricity for pumping that year, and that was still cheaper than diesel alone.
Ooh. The ups and downs of farm life also deliver some unexpected rewards.
Knowing that I'll be able to keep my girls, and hopefully a boy eventually, keep them close in the country and raise them as close as I was raised, you know, that was really a large majority of the reason I started farming, because I knew I wanted to raise my kids on the farm.
The couple also says their leadership roles in Farm Bureau's Young Farmer and Rancher program offer benefits both on and off the farm.
I enjoy what I do with YF&R. I enjoy going to D.C. and talking to our delegation.
To just be able to promote it.
Just a few years ago, Bree says she never imagined she would spend her life as a farmer's wife.
We were not farming when we got married.
Yeah, we met in
so,
November of '08. We're married in May of '10. Had no clue about anything with farming.
3 years, 2 children, and a crawfish boat later, John and Bree say farming is not just a job, but a lifestyle.
You know, I wake up, it's just what I do. I mean, the cliche is worn out, but you know, people say that if you do what you love, you won't work a single day in your life. And I've never worked physically any harder in my life, but it's just what I do, and I enjoy it. You know, it seems like the harder I work, the more fun I have at what I'm doing. I joke there's only 2 people that are going to keep me from farming. That's God and my banker. So.
The winner of this year's Young Farmer and Rancher Achievement Award will receive a $35,000 credit for the GM vehicle of their choice. And next week we'll head to St. James Parish. We'll introduce you to our second finalist, Brandon Gravois, who has one of the only tobacco farms in the state.
I have heard about that, and I can tell you John and Breon certainly typify the future of Louisiana agriculture. Young farmers doing some amazing things. Kristen Oakes, thanks.